I was always very good at art, and when we were at school we went on a day trip to Royal Worcester, and I thought, oh, I'd love to do this as a job. So when I left school, I came along for a job, and that's when they said, we'll put you in the training school, see how it goes. You either get in or you don't. And of course I got in. When we first started, we used to have to do loads and loads of brush strokes, which seemed very strange, but you'd sort of put your brush stroke on and you have to do it like that. But we used to do about 30 pages of just these. We used to have to copy things like Titian's, Rembrandt's, things like that, even Van Gogh's, but it got your style going. In the 1970s, there was about 20 in each room, all in our little stillages. Actually, they looked a bit like horse boxes. It started off as the men painters room, but eventually women used to come as well. Because we were the new ones, we used to have to go and get the older painters cups of coffee and that from the machine. And I won't tell you what we used to do for making us go. But their coffees was never normally that good. Once this is finished, it would then have to go to be fired, and then we'd paint on top of it again, just building up the detail. Like that is the starter fruit, but when you see the finished item, when we put the pinks on, it shows it better off. We always used to get so excited waiting for the stuff to come off the kiln. It was always upsetting if it got broke. You'd put so much work into something and then it broke. During the dinner hours, some of the painters used to like to sort of show off that they could do things. Like one bloke said he could hang from the beams from his feet. So we got him up there, and yeah, he could hang from his feet. But we left him there until he fell off. He couldn't get down. When you got bored, I always used to paint something else. For 8 years, nobody checked the fruit, and for 8 years I was putting butterflies and wasps in, because I just thought it looked a bit different. Sometimes the pressure was bad if you had a complete dinner service to do. Teacups and saucers used to be a real pain, because they're quite small, and you've got the cup and saucer to paint, then you get it back for the second fire. A big plate you could sort of go to town with, or a plaque or something like that. You could paint so much of it, and you could sort of have a bit of fun with it. Working for Royal Worcester has been a huge part of my life. I mean, they taught me everything I know, really. I was here when it was being broken up, and it just seemed awful. It was very sad when everybody left. You didn't quite know what they were going to do. In fact, I think quite a few of them didn't really go off to do anything else. They'd sort of had their whole life at Royal Worcester. What I'm doing is the side of the brush. I love showing people what I do, and then you can have a bit of fun.
Hedgehog.
Yeah. Beat you to it. At the museum at Royal Worcester, I come in and I do demonstrations, and if you look really closely, you can actually see the fleas jumping. We also do painting groups, which we have here, and they actually learn how to work with ceramics. I find that young people, they got no preconceptions, so if they have a go, they turn out something lovely. So it makes him look as though he belongs. And there we are, hedgehog. And the beauty of it is if you don't want it anymore, you can just do that. And it's all gone.